She with the ball, get to the money, stay looking fly, stay looking.
Hello my cocoa lovelies, and welcome back to another video. As you can see by these beautiful tacos, we are making birria tacos today. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video. Let's jump right in. We're gonna start off with 2 pounds of the chuck roast and 1 pound of short rib. And we're gonna take some avocado oil and drizzle that all around. Taco seasoning, body of complete seasoning, and some garlic salt all over the meat, both sides. Get in there, massage it in, make sure it's in every single crease of that meat. Okay, when you pick it up and you look at it, you need to see seasoning in all of the creases. Into the cast iron skillet it goes. We want to make sure we get a nice good char on both sides, all sides of the meat really, so that flavor gets locked into there. And when I tell you those flavors was singing, you could smell them all the way through the house. Beautiful. Tomato paste and some beef broth into the same pot we cooked the beef in, and we're just gonna stir that until it gets a little thick, and we can scrape the bottom of the pan and we can see straight through, and that is thick enough. Mix it in really well, and then we're going to pour it over our beef mixture. Okay, beautiful. Look at it, just steaming hot. All right, so here, I don't know why I didn't pick up the sazon and show y'all the sazon, but I use sazon. Beef stock, garlic, onions, bouillon, all of the beautiful ingredients, bay leaves, and there we have our dehydrated peppers, and I de-seeded them and took off the stems. The arbol chili, the guajillo chili, and the ancho chili. All of those are really important in this recipe. Really spicy too. So we're just mixing everything together here. The garlic, the onions, the peppers, and the meat. Beautiful. Mix everything all together. This is what it should look like. And we got this rice cooker. It's also a pressure cooker and slow cooker. We got it for Christmas a few years ago. Originally I set it for 4 hours. I came back down after 2 and it was not doing nothing. So 8 hours later. The next morning it automatically went to the keep warm setting, and we opened it up and the meat was boop. Oh wait, oh, that's what the meat was doing. Okay, and so we drained everything, and that just created a really spicy broth. I believe they call it the consomme. So I'm going to take some of that and put it in a separate bowl, so that when I separate my meat, I can put the meat into the broth and the meat will stay nice and juicy and flavorful, and it won't lose any of the goodness that we need for these tacos, y'all. So you want to try to keep it in some solid pieces, that way it's easy to pick out. And right here I'm just picking out the bay leaves because we about to do something with these peppers, y'all. Just wait and see. We about to do something with them, to get the bay leaves out, and make sure you're really careful about that. We're going to put some of that broth into the blender. I believe I put about 2 or 3 cups in there. Don't quote me, y'all. I was kind of eyeballing it at this point. So we put the broth in there, and then we're going to add in some of those peppers. And we're going to blend that together because we're going to add that to the consomme broth a little bit later. We're going to strain those peppers out. And honestly, I put a tortilla chip in there, y'all. It was delicious. Guajillo cheese is necessary, but they didn't have it, so I got quesadilla cheese. Oaxaca, sorry. Chopping up the cilantro. These are the flour tortillas. I usually like corn, but we're going to try flour. And this is my little station. We got the tortillas that we're dipping in. Terrible idea, Osa. Terrible. Why would you do that in that little bitty bowl, girl? But this is the progress flip it. And that was the first one. It was not perfect. And this is where I figured it out. You need space, you need room. I should have left it in the original bowl. But I figured it out. It was my first time making them. Trial and error. This is the consomme that I mixed together. These tacos, y'all. Yes, sir. Okay. What's done to you, baby? What's giving? What's doing? What's It's spicy. Perfect. Limes and cilantro. Is it better than the Mexicans? Child. All right.